If you get detained by the immigration authorities, there's two things that you have to remember. First, if you fear being harmed in your country, like if you've applied for asylum or you've thought about applying for asylum, or if you fear being harmed in your country, you need to say that. You need to say it over and over again to all of the agents, all the guards there. You need to say it over and over again, okay? If you've already applied for asylum, say, hey, I've already applied for asylum, my case is pending, I want to keep pursuing my asylum case, I fear being harmed in my country. If you haven't applied, but you fear being harmed in your country, you can say, I fear being harmed in my country, I want to seek asylum, okay? Say this over and over again, because then they're not supposed to deport you quickly. They're supposed to give you some process, let you talk to an asylum officer to have what's called a credible fear interview, and that could result in you ultimately having a full process in front of a judge where you get to formally explain your case for asylum. The other thing, don't sign anything without talking to a lawyer, okay? They often try to get you to sign basically self-deportation orders, or an order that says that, yeah, you can go ahead and deport me. I don't mind. I agree to give up my rights to seek asylum. I agree to give up my rights to talk with an asylum officer in a credible fear interview. Sometimes they do tricky things to try to get you to sign this. And also, sometimes people are just sick of being detained, and so it kind of breaks their will and they end up signing, because look, detention is hard, right? Just being detained in general is a bad and hard, difficult thing. But add on top of that, some of these detention facilities have really poor conditions, including dangerous conditions, okay? So they want you to just give up, and sometimes people do. And of course, you got to make that decision for yourself about how bad you fear being harmed in your country and how bad it is being in immigration detention. But if you want to keep pursuing asylum here, if you want to build a life here, then don't sign anything without first talking to an asylum lawyer. If you need help with a case, if a loved one gets detained, call my office right away. We got to get to work quickly in these cases, or else the person can get deported if the lawyer doesn't intervene quickly. Call my office.